Akusiataya kumaya. Akusiataya kumaya. Akusiataya kumaya, 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 kumaya. Kumasiataya, kumasiataya, kumasia. Aya kunasiatasitaya, sitkunasia. Be ready to move into the next stage of evolution. This is where success is never an issue. Blockages are not present. You are the divine creator in motion. And the success you have inhibited is no longer part of your present reality. Ayamana sutta siataina suttukumana siataina suttukumana siataina suttukumaya. Ayamana sutta siataina suttukumana siataina suttukumana siataina suttukumaya. Ayamana sutta siataina suttukumana siataina suttukumana siataina suttukumaya. Ayakuna siataya. Ayakuna siataya. Ayakuna siataya kumaya kumaya kumaya. Remember, when you walk into the plains of the primordial fields, you feel laughter, you feel joy, you know you're home, because you're always there. You are just reconnecting, reuniting with this portion of you. This is a portion that stands alone from the self, from the human form. But it can be reconnected very easily. It does not need to take time. It does not need to take effort. It can be a very swift, instantaneous process, if you are ready. There are some people who are ready, and others who have a different evolutionary journey. We will look at those who are ready. You're now at the stage in your evolution where you know that you are the creator. But inhibiting factors, these may come into play. They are not often, but occasionally they show up. Why do they show up? This is what we'd like to look at. Kasyataya sumana syatayana suttukumana syatayana suttukumaya. Ayamana sutta syatayana suttukumana 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 syatayana suttukumana syatayana suttukumaya. Ayana suttukumanasya. The space of in-between is here. This is a space in between your cells. Can you locate it? Can you find it? This is a space of complete peace. It is where the joy and the laughter merge. It's where the everlasting presence of you is located. It is never outside of you. It is always within you. This is why some of you smile, some of you laugh, as a natural state of being. Because you've already located this space inside. You know what it is, you know what it feels like, and you're happy to live here. Others may stand just outside the edge, just on the fringes of this realization. kumasiataya, kumasiataya, kumaya. Kasiataya, sutu kumanasia, kumanasiata, sitaya, sutu kumanasia, kumanasiata, sitaya, sutu kumanasia, kumaya, kumaya, kumaya. And why do you do this? Why would you choose just to stand on the fringe? Because the place of in-between is right here waiting for you. Literally sitting right here, saying, come on in. Come for a ride. Just come join the spaces in between the cells. This is where we'll have fun. This is where we'll make magic happen. This is where we'll have the joy of a lifetime, and a lifetime, and a lifetime, and a lifetime, and on and on and on it goes. So come on in. Let's play. This is a release process. For all of you who are standing just on the fringe, just on that edge, where let go is possible, but there is a block. There's a certain avenue that remains with a barricade. There's a certain avenue that must be opened up again. And this avenue, this is called success. This is called the success block, and we'll remove it tonight. Are you ready for a ride? Because this is where we're going. All the way home. Come on now. Let's go. Can you find this joy within you? It's a space of in-between. It's a space where we know we have everything we need, everything we want, everything we desire. But for some reason, if we aren't able to reach it, we must look at where we're at. And sometimes it's more than making a wish and having it come true. Sometimes there's a little roadblock, and all we must do is slide it out of the way. So let's look at any roadblocks in your life. Are they distracting you by putting you on a different course? Are they allowing you to go one way and you should be going the other? This is all perfect in itself, for it's par for the course. We must go different directions to find our way home. However, is there something a little more stuck, a little out of place, and you'd like to get that off your back? You'd like to shed that now. You'd like to make sure that doesn't come with you. Now, this is a time for an activation. Let's move that block. Let's shed those tears. Let's shed the layer that has blanketed the cells. For this is an etheric layer of energy that has been holding you back. It has no name. It has no existence. It has no presence. But it is real all the same. So let's look at it very closely. Look at it for what it is. It's a form of energy. that has been ensuring you don't do your job. This is not just for the individual. This is for the whole. This is for the collective. This is for the race that is here right now to ensure that humanity gets back on track. This is for the warriors who are here to ensure their people come home. So now let's lift this veil. Let's lift this shadow. Let's ensure that we are here to get our jobs done. For there are jobs. There are quite a few. But this is not a problem, especially when you know where you're going. Especially when you know why you're here. Especially when you know you're on track and you have the power of the universe supporting you. And when you have no shadow, no veil, no energetic blockage around the path of success, then everything will flow quite continuously. So let's look at why this is there. We'd like to explain this phenomenon. Some of you have chosen a mission. You may not remember at this point in time, but you still did so. You decided to come down to earth, say hello to the people, have a play in the fields, this amazingly dense and quite beautiful planet you call home. This is an incredible creation. It's one of the best creations in the Matrix. It has been formed specifically to house a genetic blueprint of the divine human race. It is up to us now to find our way back there. So let us work together and get this job done. Siataina sumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumaya kumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumaya kumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumaya kumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumana siataina sutukumaya. Let us look at the very foundations of your earth. Your earth is a beautiful planet with many magical systems. You have the earthworms, you have the forests, you have the trees. They're all interconnected. Their species thrive because they are in connection with each other. The funguses, look at the viral network that they've created. They all communicate. They all talk to each other. They all thrive in harmony. There's nothing out of beat. There's nothing out of place. They know how to do their job because they are a connected species. Now, what have you done with humanity? Humanity's been off the beaten path. It's been in a time-space continuum where love was not the answer. Love, peace, joy, harmony, these were no longer looked at by humanity. But the trees, the frogs, the species that endure, those are the ones. They look at each other with love. They may not know it's love in the typical definition of love, but they know they work together. They know they're an ecosystem. They know they are part of a whole. They do not segment. They do not fracture. They do not look at each other and say, let's go to war. Whether that's an individual or on a national basis. They look at each other and say, we love you as you are. You're a brother, you're a sister. No matter who you are, we love you. We find the space in between with you. We are there with you. We know how to work together because we are in harmony with the one source creator. Now humans fell off this path. This was not an intentional maneuver, but it happened all the same. That in itself is a whole story. But what we want to get at now is the remedy for this situation. And this is why we're removing a veil. A veil that says, you are separate from me, I am separate from you. I'm separate from the abundance that I am, the love and the joy that I am, the peace that I am, and the absolute exquisite nature of being a human being. This was a veil. It was a shadow that dropped on top of you. It dropped within you. The cells were blanketed. They were no longer allowed to express their true nature, their true resonance of the complete divine creator. And so as we unblanket the cells, as we unblanket them, and we stand in the space of creation, what can you do with this newfound knowledge? The newfound knowledge to access the space in between. How can you use this to create a new world, a new place to live, a new home, a new happy, harmonious, healthy, thriving society? How can you do this together? This is a question we must ponder. And bring the answers inside, to the space in between, to the space in between the cells, where all exists and nothing exists, all at the same time. So let us look closely at this veil, at this shroud, and gently remove it, piece by piece, layer by layer, and allow the return of the flow to every part of you. Kasiataya, sumasiataya, kumasiataya, sumaya. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya. This is the space of in between. We are going there now. Each and every one of us. Will you enjoy the ride? This is up to you. What do you do with the rest of your being? Can you remove the shroud from your world? Can you understand that what you watch, what you look at, what you pay attention to, that infiltrates your mind, and it infiltrates the cells as a result? So why would you continue to look at the news? Why would you continue to look at the horror that is happening in the world? Why would you not say, let's create a better one and focus here? This is the only way you'll get where you want to go. You have to turn the blinders to the injustice, to the crimes of humanity. Allow them to be what they are. Take action when needed, but do not let it infiltrate your cells. This is the space in between. You are here already. You already know this space. Konasiataya kumaya. Konasiataya kumaya. Konasiataya kumaya. Ayana sutasiataya kumasiataya kumaya. Ayana sutasiataya kumasiataya kumaya. Ayana sutasiataya kumasiataya kumaya. Ayana sutasiataya kumasiataya kumaya 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 kumaya. Go there now and have fun. Kumasiataya. Feel the joy that is already you. It is pulsating. It is alive. It is ready for you to reclaim your presence. Reclaim your presence within this energy, within this field of creation. Become the true creator that you are. For this is the only way it's meant to be. The true source creator lives inside. Find this access. Find this tunnel to the divine. Dive deep into your soul. Reconnect the missing links. Find the space where you'll do the work, if this is what's needed. Allow the flows to come through the body. The divine angelic race stands at the precipice of finding their reawakening. You're all linking up to your soul's missions. You're here to do the work. You're here to have the fun, to have the joy, to have the laughter and the love, and in the process, return your people home. This is why you're here. Remember the mission. Come back to this glory where we all sat together and we said, let's do this work. We can make this happen. We can easily be the change. There's no effort required. All we do is reconnect to ourselves. This is the only work that's required. And then we can be this change. Then we will right the balance. And bring the great wisdom back from the ages, back to the people. We all have this within us. We all know this. We all know who we are. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer for you. You are the divine source incarnate. And as we lift this veil, as we lift this shroud, the memories will start flooding back in. They'll start returning to you as a human race. One at a time, you will reawaken the seed within. You will know the divinity. You will know the creator power. You will know the joy that you belong to. You will know the love that you are. You will allow the rest of it to fall away. All the untruths and the injustice will all fall away. The false belief systems, those will begin to diminish. The stories, you won't know how to hold on anymore. You'll have to let them go because there will be no grip. You'll have nothing to think about. Except the divine creator, himself, herself, whoever you may be. This is where your point of attraction will be. You will call things into existence so quickly, so fast, so rapidly, you won't know what hit you. And these things, they will bring you the utmost joy. They will help you complete the projects you need to complete, or be the force that you need to be. The energy will move so quickly that you will only be able to hold on and go for the ride. You will have no control left because your higher self will be at work. It will be reconnected with you, reunited, reignited, and ready for the journey ahead. You will then have a road to walk together, to be with each other, fully, presently, and then life will change. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya. Kumasiataya, 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 kumaya, kumaya, kumaya. Because no longer will you use excuses. You will know why you're here, and you'll want to do your job. You'll want to be on task, on target, and have fun along the way. This is the reuniting of the tribes. We come together again to do the jobs we're here to do. And we have the best time doing it. Because success will be a magnet for you. You in your entirety. Nothing less than success. A magnetic vehicle for success. So let us lift the shrouds. Let us lift the veil. Let us remove the blockages that have occurred with an activation of the highest order. Asitaya Situkumasya, Ayasitasyataya Situkumanasyataya Kumasya. You ready for the next level? You're ready for the next part of the game. Syataya Kumasyataya Kumaya Kumaya Kumaya. This is chapter 2. All guns blazing. All rockets firing. All hands on deck. Watch out, because here we go. We go into the great unknown. To have the fun we're here to experience. And accomplish the jobs we're here to do. And this comes easily. Watch it all flow in. Step out of the way. Allow the kindling to be restoked. Allow the fire to contain the ashes of the past, of the present, of the future. Allow creation to unfold right here, right here, right here. Do not look back. Do not look forward. Focus here and now. Kasiataya kumasia 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 kumasia. Kasiataya kumasia 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 kumasia. Kasiataya sumasia kumasia kumasia kumasia. Kasiana kumasia tayana sutasia. Look here right now. In this very moment in time. And find the space that you belong. You are the creator of your reality. You live in a dream state. This is a hologram. This is a reality that you chose to come to experience the incredible fields of creation. Allow this energy to flow through you and to be you and to take over you so that you can take a seat and stop the trying. Stop the effort. Stop the want, the need, the must-have. For it is already done. This is a done deal. You have got this. Every piece of the way. It has already been paved for you. There's nothing even to think about in that regard. It is literally already done. Your job is to line up with the existence of this timeline. This is a timeline that we're on together. We're all holding hands, rocketing it forward. The creation of New Earth. Akusiataya sukumanasya. Asiataya. Asiataya kumaya kumaya kumaya. You get onto this timeline. Can you step on board where life is easy? There's nothing to struggle for, nothing to be beholden to. You are literally a free being, floating your way around the universe, knowing your job is already completed. So you get to have fun. Akura siataya, sutaya, 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 sutaya. Ayana sutaya, 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 sutaya. Ayana sutaya, 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 sutaya. Fun doesn't mean no work. It does mean fun work. It means enjoying the ride. Can you let go of the stress of getting to the destination? Can you be here in this present moment, knowing that your every want, your every need, your every desire, your every waking moment is attended to with great joy, with great glory, with the greatness of the ever-present Creator. This is the you that is awaiting to shine forth. Kumasiataya, kumaya, kumaya, kumaya. Are you ready to live this reality? How fun would that be? Would that just erase all the stress from your cells? All the worries from your head? All the let go that needs to come out? Allow it to flow. And allow that new cellular resonance to take up estate. To make the new home. The home in the cells. Of the frequency of which you are. For you are this frequency. This is your natural birthright. To allow the anxiety, the pain, the suffering that many of you have been beholden to. Will you let that flow from the cells? It's no longer a needed item. It's transmuted as it walks out the door. It's transmuted as it leaves its home of residence. The body, the space in between, the clogged ducts, the broken pipes. This energy is no longer allowed into your body. It's a space and time where we're erasing it. We're allowing it to flow freely into the primordial planes and transmuting its existence. For it is still one part of the Creator, just as you are. This energy field no longer needs to reside in the body. This is a space where you can have many other things that will bring you the results that you want. This is a space where you'll have many, many other things. Many bouts of laughter. Many bouts of thank you, this was awesome. This was the most amazing day I've had so far. And it will continue to get better and better and better. Let this be the ride that you're on. Ayamana Sutta Siatayana Sitakumana Siatayana Sitakumana Siatayana Sitakumaya. 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 Kumasiataya. As we awaken from our slumber, the cells want to reignite. They want to find that passion, that drive for existence, that energy that they know, the space in between. They want to carry that frequency the entire day. They want to carry this space. They want to ensure this is the resonant frequency, that all is done regardless of what it looks like. This is where we come home to the knowing that all is cared for, regardless of what it looks like. You have to have growth. You have to learn lessons. You have to walk in the shoes of another. You have to be your neighbor's friend by understanding what it is to be them. This is why certain things happen to you. And this is why you have to have a strategy to get yourselves from out of the depths quicker than you've been doing. For this is a process of evolution. There's no need to stay held in the same pattern of doubt, of anxiety, of agony. There are ways to shift, and ways to shift quickly. You no longer need to hold yourself at bay. You can experience the pain, experience the heartache, experience the letting go, and then move on quickly. This is a cellular state of release. It is not a mind state. The mind has nothing to do with this. For the mind will want to trap you in the thoughts. Will want to pull you back in. To say that he was wrong or she was wrong, or this was wrong, or that was good, that was bad. It will give you judgment. It will make a conclusion if you allow it to travel down that path. So may we say to you all, Asyataya kumasyataya kumasyataya. Wake up. For this is not the reality you want to live. You want to love the neighbor as thyself. This means letting go of the judgment that you have on one another. For these are human beings. You are not perfect, and you never will be. But you are doing a darn good job of being who you are. This is the only thing you're supposed to do. Be who you are. The entirety of who you are. And allow that energy to flow through. Siataya kumasiataya kumasiataya kumaya. Kumasiataya 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 kumaya. kumanasya taya kumanasya. Allow the primordial flows to regain control. Not the output of another, or another, or another. Not the output of your neighbor, or of yourself. Allow the surrender state. And allow God, the Creator, Source, the universe, however you want to frame this infinite field of intelligence, this infinite knowing of self, the infinite connection with the oneness of all things. However you want to frame this energy flow, may you take it on board that it is you. It is already you. And all you must do is open your eyes to the fact that you can create anything. Kasyataya, sutaya, 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 kasyataya, sutaya, 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 kasyataya, sutaya, sutaya, sutaya. Oh. Sutaya na kumana sutaya na sutaya. Aya kumasya na kumasya. Waking up the cells of the body. This is a most amazing thing. You'll never know the joy of this process. You're not necessarily the cell. The cell, this individual cell. It's being lit with a light so bright, and its sparks are flying. Each and every one of those little cells in your body is being reignited with the truth. Is having a reprogramming. Is having a place and time, a space in this moment. That it's saying, oh yeah, I remember now. Asyata kumasyataya na kunasyataya na sutakumanasya. Ayasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya. Ayana sutasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya. Ayana sutasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya. Ayasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya. Ayana sutasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya. Ayasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya kumanasyataya. Does it remember what it feels like to be whole? Can this little individual cell have a journey all of its own? You better believe it. Kumasya tayana sutasya. It is lighting up. It is lighting up with the wisdom of the past. It is returning to the cell. Aya kumanasya taya kumaya kumaya kumaya. And it's here saying, it is time to reignite. Each and every one of us in this physical form. Let us work together. Let us hum in harmony in every piece of the self. Let us digest this information that comes in, the remembering process, the reigniting process, the rekindling process, however you want to frame it. The reuniting is occurring. The cellular composition of life within and without. It's remembering its divinity. It's coming home to the wholeness of who we each are as individual cells and as a life form and as an organism working together. And this flow that will overtake the body will be the flow of the ages returning to you. This so that you may harness this power within the very existence that you are, to make your mark on the world, to make your mark as a whole and as an individual. You'll do the job you're here to do and have a great time doing it. Let us lift the darkness, lift the dampness, lift the mildewy mold of days gone past. For this is what they were, days gone past. There's a new moment, right here, right now. It says something completely different. And this moment, in its entirety, is always all you have. And so make the best of it. Use that creator potential in this moment to make a change. Kasyataya kumasya. So what would we like to see changed? Tonight we're talking about success. So where are you out of alignment with success? Can you put that on the table in front of you? Each and every one of you, have a look. Have a feel. What hasn't been quite right in your life that you have a deep internal knowing that it should be? No matter what it is, it doesn't have to be money. We're not talking about that kind of success. We're talking about where you know you should be lining up. Whether that's writing a book, playing an instrument, speaking on stage, whatever it is that you felt like, or feel like, or know that you're being held back, put it on the table right in front of you. Right now, look at this piece of the puzzle. Look at this piece of the puzzle and say, I see you. I see you now for what you are. You are blocking my road. A little crimp in my movement. A little stone in my tire. It's no big deal. This is something of the past. The blanket has now been removed. And you are actually not a reality anymore. I thought you were. And yes, this was the case. You did have a hold on me for a little bit. But now you, that kept me from my success, you are no longer in the picture, for I am the creator. And I've just removed the veil that has been blanketing the creationary planes. And now I choose what I want. In all my wholeness, in all my brilliance, I point the direction of my ship, and I sail into the night and into the dawn and find the way home. For anything that I want is at my fingertips. It is already on the platform, awaiting for me to open the door. It's all that I must do is open the door. Ayamana Sutta Sittayana Suttukumana Sittayana Suttukumana Sittayana Suttukumaya. Ayamana Sutta Sittayana Suttukumana Sittayana Suttukumana Sittayana Suttukumaya. Ayasitasya Kumasya. And as you open the door to that thing, that person, that place, that reality that you've been held apart from, as you open this door, as you open the door and say hello, then you already know that this is done. So there is only alignment from this moment forward for you and your destiny. Kusyataya sutaya kumasyataya syataya kumasyataya sutaya kumasya. For this is the destiny that comes in your thoughts. When you have a desire, when you have a wish, where do you think it comes from? Does it just appear because you'd like that thing or like that opportunity? Or is it something much greater? This is a much, much greater picture that you may not be aware of. Oh. You've already underestimated the value of your words. You did not choose these now. You chose these then. And now you are realigning with these words that you already knew you'd speak. So look at manifestation as a very backward process. It is already done. And now you're remembering the codes to unlock it. This is not something that occurs linearly. You're looking at this all wrong. Open your eyes and see the truth. You've already decided on your destiny. You've already made this destination. You chose this when you came here. You already knew why you were coming. You already knew what was in store. You came to regain the memories. And so as you unlock the thoughts that point you in the direction of where you want to go, of where you know you will go, of what is already done, then you can have some fun, because it will come at light speed. But these aren't thoughts that you're thinking up for no reason. They're your memories returning. This is the direction I need to go. This is what will do it for me. This is a thought I must have in order to go where I need to go. This is a thought I must have. Do you understand how it works? Your higher self, your highest self, the one in line with your destiny path, the one in line with the fulfillment of your mission. This is the one saying, remember the thought you need to have. It's this one. This thought, this direction. This will point you the right way. Have this one now. And so it drops into the head, into the mind. And then you point your compass. So this is how it works, folks. Not the other way around. There's no time where we come from. We already know what's done. So if you can remember this destiny, this divinity, and we line up to a timeline, an alternate reality that is full of fun, Kasiatayana Sutta Siataya Kumasiataya Kumaya. Ayana Sutta Siatayana Sutta Kumana Siatayana Kumaya. You can still line up with war and peace if you like. You can still line up with the duality, with the natural rhythm, the natural order. But you do this from a different level. This is an experience of life like you've never known it before. This is where the cells become one, and the cells take shape as one organism, as one unit, as one destiny force. This is where you all come together, and you all say, let's find our way home. This is how we do it. I've got this piece of the puzzle. She has that one. Let's put them together, and let's find the map. Kasiataya, Sutta Siataya, Sutta Siataya, Kumaya. Kasiataya, 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 Kumaya. Feel the flow of energy that's rushing to your cells, lighting up, igniting, ready to awaken. The space is already here. This space is already here. And you are now this space, floating in the arms of creation, understanding your place in the whole, understanding the divinity that you are. Waiting the moment where you return to yourself. Capital S-E-L-F. The whole self, reunited with each other. The human blueprint, the divine blueprint. Matched up, ready for action, ready for fun. Ready for heartache or turmoil, and knowing this is perfectly okay. Not having a moment of resistance for what comes into the field. For this is just a path to finding your way home. So you allow the events to unfold. Come rushing in. Wherever that may look. And you welcome them with open arms. And you understand this is how I find my way home. You are the divine creator. Let us remember this every step of every day, and you'll point yourself in the right direction to light the cells with every thought and every spoken experience. You align yourself with the truth of who you are. Kasiataya, kumasya, kumasya, kumaya. For this is how you'll find yourself the way home. Kumaya.